yesterday died. Tape, as you can see, Paul Smith had just started the first heat of the qualifying rounds when he lost control of the boat. The hydroplane hit a swell, flipped over, and broke apart. The crash severed Smith's spinal cord and trapped him under the boat in the water for several minutes. The 42-year-old died at 8 o'clock this morning. Those who worked with Paul Smith say he loved the sport, but always put his family first. Even though the races went on today, what happened to Paul Smith was in the back of every driver's mind. The concern is not so much for the danger their sport brings, that much is obvious. But many in the pits today say Smith's death could have been prevented. TV2's John Hewitt explains why.
In the pits, it looked like the normal preparations for race day. But the death of Paul Smith had many drivers wondering aloud why it had to happen. On the smaller Grand Prix circuit, open-air boats like this one and the one Smith was driving are much more exposed and dangerous. But with the larger unlimited boats, there is protection in the form of a canopy, which literally seals the driver inside. It is mandatory, and it is a proven lifesaver.
It's been proven. I myself have been involved in 2 flips with this particular boat. Both times I was one of the first ones to our driver. Both times we helped pull him out of the bottom, and other than a little bit of water in his nose, both of them came out without a scratch.
The safety factor is hardly lost on the Grand Prix drivers. The problem is money. Many can't afford the $15,000 to $25,000 it would cost to include a canopy. Still, the Grand Prix circuit is already talking about making it mandatory for new boats, possibly as early as next year. But for now, it remains a matter of cost over safety, a choice of being able to afford to race or not. But all agree with a canopy, Paul Smith would most likely be around today.
Yes, I believe that it may have been prevented, but, you know, I also believe that when God decides that it's your turn, you go. Whatever you got, you go.
You can't tell everybody what to do all the time, and I wouldn't want it forced on me, but there again, I'll say I won't drive without one.
From the riverfront, John Hewitt, TV2 Eyewitness News.
Today, purses are a prime
being to stop another tragedy from happening.
Scallon was a teacher coordinator